What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is me, your friendly neighborhood Shifty. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time. I am doing pretty good, having a lot of fun. We're still playing Collect All Pets, and today we are back with another progress update video. I know it's been a while since I've done a progress update video or a stream or anything like that. I've been getting a lot of questions lately, and I just want to let you guys know, yes, I am still definitely playing. I've been playing every day. I've been grinding this game non-stop, still having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, more or less there's just been a lot of grinding going on, not a lot of active gameplay. More or less just been kind of grinding out the stones and metallic pets still. Anyways, I have made a lot of progress since we last spoke, and I'm really excited to show you guys what we have got going on. Now, if you guys look up here in the upper right hand corner, yeah guys, I have finally made it to collector score 0.6, and if you notice right next to that, 1 of 250. And that's right guys, I got my very first giant pet. So if we go ahead and look at our pets, right there he is. My first giant was the platypus, and he has brought my total damage up to 794,000, and he is looking really good. And so as usual, let's go ahead and call our pets over here. All right, I want you guys to pay attention to something. Let's go ahead and call our pets over here. Just look how fast the titaniums get here, but now pay attention. Look how slow the giant pet is. Now, I knew that they were a little bit slower, but I didn't realize that they were that slow. They are quite a bit slower than a titanium, but they do a lot more damage. So yeah, it's just a little bit interesting thing about them. All right, with the introduction of our brand new giant out of the way, let's go ahead and get them back over here farming inside of the grove, and we'll start looking at our progress. All right, so starting with our damage wall, we are up to 446%. I haven't really been working on the damage upgrade much. I've been kind of busy farming metallics and stones, so I don't think this has really increased much compared to our last progress update video. And then over here on the shiny wall, we have this up to times 2.9 now. This thing right here is getting very expensive. 150 trillion for our next upgrade. Can't even imagine, man. This thing goes all the way up to times 10. It is insane how much this thing is going to cost to upgrade. All right, here we are inside the lab. As you can see, my lab upgrade on the left is all the way to level 7 now, and then over here on the clone side, I've got the clone pushed all the way to 3.2%. Again, this is very important. I've been pushing this pretty much as possible wherever I can fit it in. It is a big boost to your overall metallics that you can earn throughout the day. So yeah, this is a fairly important upgrade. If you're struggling with getting metallics, you might consider upgrading your clone luck, especially if you have recursive cloning and metal clusters. Definitely start working on that clone luck. It is going to help you get more metallics quicker. All right, here we are. We're over at the metallic luck upgrade. We're on 136th upgrade. That is looking really good. And then over here, our favorite upgrades, right? The ones I really don't ever like to explain too much, and I am not going to explain them once again. Here you go. This is what they look like. And just through the door that leads into the mine, we have our giant luck upgrade, and this is what this looks like now. I think I've upgraded this 2 or 3 or maybe 4 times. I don't even know. I've put some into it though. All right, and speaking of the mine, here we are. I have since upgraded from the stone pickaxe all the way up to the emerald pickaxe. I am still working on trying to get the other pickaxes as well, but as you can see, they are very expensive. They are in the millions. So I want to upgrade them, but I've had to be working on some other stuff as well in the meantime. And right here is those other upgrades. I've been working on my strikes and my giant luck. As you can see, I've got everything up to 14% at least, and then our giant luck is at 5% at least. Now, where did I base these numbers off? Well, that I have to give a huge shout out to Mr. McHale. Mr. McHale put a guide video out a while back for the mine and getting set up to hunt giants. So it's his guide that I have been following along with, and it has been working pretty well. I have gotten 1 giant already, so it's doing something for me. So yeah, big old huge shout out to our friend over there, Mr. McHale. Thank you so much, buddy. And then down the line here, we have our mining speed. I believe this was 0.50, so I've upgraded it 4 times, I guess. That seems like that makes sense. Yeah, there's a bit of an interesting bug in the game right now where the crystals aren't showing up until you respawn your pets, and then they sort of appear. I don't know, it's really weird. Tuzus is aware of it. and I believe he is working on trying to get a fix for that. But yeah, a little bit of a weird bug there. All right, let's go ahead and look at our badges. My total pet score is at 6.7 million. We're still trying to get to that 10 million mark. Our quest badge is still at 5,000. I haven't been working on this obviously because I've been stood in front of the egg mining, or I have been stood in front of the common egg going for titaniums. So I haven't really worked on the quest very much. Rebirths, I'm up to 420 on that. Our EC score is now up to 428 million. And then down here, our metallic score, 301. Once you hit 300, there's another badge there. So we got a little bit more of a metallic boost on that. And this is also what got us into 0.6 collector score. And then finally, our very first giant score badge. That gives us a little bit more boost on our giant luck. And obviously no shiny giant score. I was really hoping my first giant would pop out as a shiny. I thought that would be so funny, but it's all good. I am still very happy to have my first giant. All right, here we are over on the stats page. We're gonna look mostly at the permanent line. So the first important stat that has a significant change as we progress is our metallic luck, which is now 1 in 36,000. The next stat would be the clone luck, which is at 3.2% base. This one we can actually look at on the dynamic as well. Mine is at 5.7, and the reason we'll talk about this one is because I feel like pretty much every loadout will have max clone in it, or at least that I have found. So yeah, so my max clone right now is actually 5.7%. All right, and then down here at the very bottom we have our more important stats for what we're trying to do right now, which is our strikes and giant luck, and those are looking pretty good as well. Now I cannot show you what they look like with overclock boost on, but I can show you what those stats will look like when I activate the levers. So if we get on over here, I will flip some levers on and show you what that looks like. So we're going to deactivate the stones. I'm no professional giant hunter just yet, but I think the ones that we would want to use would be the double strike, penta, and giant luck. Now on the common egg at base is 1 billion a strike. It's going to cost you 1 billion every time you hit this with your pickaxe. But when you activate those 3 levers, you're now looking at 500 billion a hit. So it is a significant price increase, but there is a lot of stat advantage as well. And just keep in mind, you're not just going to be relying on just the levers when you're giant hunting. You're also going to be using 2 of the overclock buffs as well. So your stats here will be even better. But as you can see, our strikes have improved dramatically. So we've went from 1 in 7 on double strike to 1 in 5, 1 in 50, 1 in 35, 1 in 358, 1 in 255 for quad, 1 in 2K, 1 in 900. That's a huge jump right there. And then our giant luck, 1 in 48K, but with the lever, it is 1 in 11,000. And I believe with the overclock buff, that should be somewhere around 1 in 5K, if I'm not wrong, somewhere 5K, 4K maybe. In any case, this is enough stats to definitely have a really good chance of getting a giant, as long as you have plenty of titaniums for the pentastrike to hit on. In fact, I have heard tells from others who have had much lower upgrades on their strikes and their giant luck. 10% is what I've heard somebody say. They had 10% on their strikes, 3% or 4% on their giant luck is when they got their first giant. But yeah, for me, it was different because I wasn't like really looking for giants, and I just already had these things upgraded this high because I was following Mr. McKell's guide. And that's just when I happened to get my first giant. That was the cool thing. I wasn't even hunting for giants. I was just over here farming stones on this egg. And I wasn't even at the PC. I came back to check on how I was doing, and that's when I saw the giant was on my screen. It absolutely blew my mind, and I could not believe it. I was so excited. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and look at our tasks. I've completed the collect 400 hidden eggs in 30 minutes quest. I'm still working on the 500 hidden eggs quest. These have been made easier thanks to the new settings that Tuzu's put into the game, especially the one where when you collect a hidden egg, it no longer pops up the animation, the opening animation. It helps out quite a bit with that. I am struggling on this egg luck quest though. I keep getting to like 43,000 I'm getting stuck, and I'm not really sure why. I just can't complete this one. Maybe as I get a little bit further into the game, I'll be able to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird one. I don't know why I can't complete it. And then the shiny score, I'm still getting stuck on that, but you know, I can fix that one. I'll just keep working on my shiny score and get that up, and we will be able to complete that one soon. But the big one for me was the 0.6 one. I got that one, and that gave me 3 of those little upgrade points right there that I was able to use. So that was nice. I really needed those points. It helped me make some big upgrades. So really happy about that. And we are done with everything up through the mountain, and now we're getting into the super hard ones, the jungle and higher, on those gold collection tasks right there, which I think those it's just not gonna be possible with Titanium team. That'll just have to be something that I come back and work on when I have a Giants team. Over here inside of our lab research page, this is my current loadout. This is the one I'm currently using for farming stones. So as we'll see, I'll go ahead and explain it here. I have clone, gold, shiny, damage, gold, clone, egg luck. Egg luck is really important. I think it's more important than having more calcify. You want more egg luck and then some calcify. And then on line 5, of course, we have max calcify on that one, and then some clone on line 6, max egg luck once again, a little bit of calcify right there. And then line 7, we have egg luck once again, and then our remaining 5 for this line is over here on clone luck. And then those 3 points that I had remaining from the new upgrades from 0.6, I put those inside of careful cutting too. That's going to help me get just a few extra stones while I mine. All right, so now we're over on my dedicated metallic hunting loadout. I will go over this one as well. So it's going to be pretty much the same thing. I went with clone, gold, damage, pet movement speed. And the reason I went with pet movement speed is so if obviously the pets can get between crystals quicker, which I believe will help with both EC and gold production. Next line I went with clone luck and gold. The next line I went with metallic luck, obviously. And then the only other option on here that made close to any kind of sense at all was calcify. Line 5 we went with clone luck and in gold. Line 6 I went with metallic luck all the way once again. And since I'm using this loadout to hunt metallics, I kind of thought it would be a good time to also help increase your EC score. So I went with our prospecting 2 over here, and then on line 7 we went with clone luck and then put all the points into metallic discovery luck, and that will help us have a chance to get a titanium on a non-titanium pet. And then for this line I had those 3 extra points from the 0.6 task that I completed, so I just tossed those onto synthetic crystals, which should work hand in hand with the other EC upgrade. This is pretty much going to give us a chance to spawn higher rarity crystals. So prospecting more or less increases the chance of an enhanced crystal spawning, and this one gives it a chance to be a higher rarity one. So yeah, that's what I went with for my metallic hunting. And then the next loadout is a loadout that I put together for hunting giants. Now obviously this is something that I am not doing officially just yet, but I have points, so I might as well play around with it and see what I think would be a good idea. So I'll show you guys what I put together, what I think might work the best. So line 1 gold clone, line 2 damage, pet movement speed, clone. Once again, I'm always using clone no matter what. And then gold. Line 4, I went with metallic luck, just the way we have a little bit better chance to get metallics while we're farming the egg. And then calcify once again, just to get past the line into line 5, which has clone luck and gold. On line 6 and 7, this is where it gets interesting. On line 6, you need 15 points to put precision strike all the way at max. That's the only upgrade I did on this line. And then on line 7, I put all points into giant luck, because that's what we're doing. We're hunting giants. The remaining points I put into precision strike 2. These 2 are really important because this is going to increase the odds of us achieving a double strike, which I'm not 100% sure if it does or not, but when you upgrade your double strike luck, it directly affects the next strikes after it. So if you improve your double strike luck, your triple strike, quad strike, and pentas are also improved because of it. So yeah, these are pretty important because I think it will affect those other strikes as well. Also improves your chance of getting a giant. You've got to get through double, triple, quad, penta before you have a chance to actually roll a giant. So really important on that upgrade right there. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think about that build. Have I done a good job or not of putting these together? I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. Well, alright guys, I think that's going to be about it for our little progress update video. I really hope you enjoyed it. You guys will have to let me know, how has your progress been? I know it's been a few days since we've hung out on stream or even a video or anything like that, so I'm a little bit behind on how everyone else is progressing, but I hope you have been making really nice progress as well. But yeah, real quick before I go ahead and end off, I do plan on streaming CAP a little bit more actively soon. We're getting real close to when we can start having those more interesting streams where we're actually giant hunting. I think it'd be fun to like open up the private server and let viewers join me while I'm farming, and hopefully I can help out with your grind a little bit soon. That's something I'm really excited about and looking forward to. So yeah, look forward to that. More streams soon, hopefully. Alright guys, make sure that if you did enjoy today's video that you go ahead and smash that like button for me. And if you are new around here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it very much. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. Stay safe, good luck, and we'll see you back in the next episode.